at this point, we must admit that being single is not a choice. It is the reality that most people has been dealt with, and they must have to navigate their way around it.
What do you mean?
Being single is not a choice, so being single is not a choice. I know see who go date me. Now wetin make. No stop to pretend. Your happiness does not revolve around a man. Your happiness does not revolve around a man. Go and heal. Go and heal. Go and heal. If you heal, apart from self-love, it's like happiness they revolve around a man. They tell you the truth. Like, I beg. Okay. Gonna find me, babe.
Most times, people keep relationship on the back burner, trying to figure out their life, trying to figure out what they want to do with themselves. But love is not something that just happens when you are ready for it.
Why?
Sometimes you might be busy with other things without thinking about love, and that's when it comes knocking. Like they say, life is what happens when you are busy making other plans. When you miss it at that point, you might not get it again. The challenge with most people finding love is that they've built a dramatized idea of what love is supposed to be like. They've watched so many movies and they've seen so many posts online, and they feel like that's what love feels like in reality.
I don't follow social media couples, and let me tell you why I do not follow social media couples, because they're all fake. They're all cringe. What do you mean you're propping the phone up to get these moments? What do you mean that when you have to redo these videos and edit certain things out because you know how this person really truly responds, but you don't want social media to see that side of that man or that woman? Then y'all be confused when something happens to the social media couple. Oh, cheating. They look so happy. They were so happy. Duh. Because y'all only see what they post. You don't know what's going on behind closed doors. That's why you don't wish for something and be like, oh, I wish that I wish my man was like this. I wish. And then behind closed door, they're getting beat. Behind closed door, they're getting talked to like trash. Behind closed door, they're just bearing these children looking good for social media. In reality, they're stressing. I do not follow not one social media couple, nor do I ever want to follow them, because they all give false. Because what you mean, you got to prop the phone up to show that you're praying for your wife or your husband. False. I don't want to see it.
Every relationship has its own struggle, and most times than not, they don't put those kind of moments online because they are not social media worthy. Nobody wants to see you argue with your partner. Nobody wants to see you struggle with your partner. But those times would always come in every relationship that will test your patience, that will see if you are willing to make sacrifices for that relationship to work.
Sadly,
those kind of moments don't get captured online. When you envision those social media moments as reality and you want that in your relationship without the hassle for your relationship to come into what it's meant to be, then it's bound to fall apart. Here are these mothers giving relationship advice to this young lady, because they know for a fact that dating is different from a man's and a woman's perspective.
This life, all of us here, we can only advise you. There is time for everything, and a woman time passes. So it passes. There's what we call prime. When you are in your prime, you see the beauty will be glowing, be rushing you. Now them they rush us. But there will come a time when you notice that the attention has dropped. Imagine a man that is 30 years and he's looking for maybe a girl of 26 to marry, or 25 or 24. Now that you are 30, do you think that a man that is 30 will probably and take you to and say, we women, we age faster than men?
Some people will watch this and call it internalized misogyny. But the truth is that there are time frame for women and there are time frame for men. And most times than not, when you are not able to lock it in with a partner, you might struggle getting somebody to cross that finish line with you.
What do you mean?
I'm not saying this without understanding the fact that sometimes you might be 30, 31, 32 and still find somebody to cross the finish line with. But most times than not, it's advisable for you to get somebody earlier than that. With that being said, there are some people that they've made up their mind they don't want to get married. It might be a decision that they made earlier in life because of what they've experienced, or it might be cope because of they've not found somebody. Here is this 46-year-old lady saying that she never prioritized marriage and never prioritized motherhood.
I'm 46 years old, Nigerian, Yoruba. I have never been married before. I have never been engaged. I've never looked at wedding pictures. I've never looked at wedding dresses. I have never looked at venue. I've never even come close to it. I have been in a relationship 2 years. I think the longest is like 4 or 5 years, but baby, never, ever. It's never been a priority for me. And before you say, oh, maybe because no man likes you, maybe because you are too bossy, maybe it's me. I'm just like, I don't want this shit. Like, since I was young, since I was growing up in Nigeria, I grew up in a predominantly professional life. Like, my mother and father were together till my mother died. I grew up what you would think is a very good side of a Nigerian, you know, like.
What is she even talking about? It might be cope for her, because I don't see any reason why you won't want a partner to complete you.
Yeah, I think so too.
People that chose never to get married will never make any sense to me. Why would you decide that you don't want a partner? You decide that you don't want a family, you just want to be on your own. Yeah, you can make all the money in the world, but what is the need of the money you are making?
I'm a data analyst, aka data architecture. Right now, if you're going to go by analysis, you're going to collect data, and you're going to predict the future. You go by history. You know, the history of marriages in our communities, the current marriages in our communities, everything I've seen growing up, the way our grandfathers treated our grandmothers, the way our fathers treated our mothers, the way our mothers were workhorses, the way our mothers were enduring, the way our mothers were suffering.
Come on.
Since a young girl, look at my sister, it will not be your portion, no. Marriage will not be your portion. I listen, as soon as I feel like someone's about to say, "Thing, I want to marry, I want to engage you," by I am out the motherfucking door. I'm running away. I'm the running away. But I don't want to be shackled down. You're not going to make me miserable. My biggest fear in life is to be stuck to a motherfucker. I've been miserable with him. I'd rather be miserable by myself. I've never seen the excitement behind it. I have never seen the allure behind it. All the married women that I know are miserable. I have not seen one marriage couple I look at and say, I want to be like this one. This is a great example. Me, I wish I could find a man that's like this man. I've not met a Nigerian husband yet. Yoruba, Igbo, all outside. I'm like, that man was my own, no. The way he treats his wife, not a motherfucking single one. So what the fuck would I want to tie myself with any of you ugly motherfuckers for? I ain't seen nothing. Except on social media. The people we don't know. This is information we cannot really predict or check facts because we don't know if it's real or not. But they be looking real sexy and real fun. Ooh, mama.
This plays into the point I mentioned earlier. Most people, they want a romanticized idea of relationship without taking account for reality. Definitely, there are sacrifices to be made. There are things you have to give up as a man. There are things you have to give up as a woman to make that relationship work. She said the couples that she has seen, they are all miserable. The truth is that you choose to see what you want to see. If you decide that you want to see the misery in everything, that's what you see. If you choose you want to see the joy in everything, that's what you see. But I feel like a healthy relationship has more of the good sides than the downsides. But if you think that the downsides are not there, you are well mistaken.
What did you say?
Talking about the struggles in a relationship, there are some people that have backup boyfriends or backup girlfriends because they feel like whenever their relationship falls apart, they want to have a standby person to take over. This lady explains it better.
Girls think that it is actually okay to be in a relationship and have backups, other men that will be giving you money, and you're in your relationship. Then when you catch your boyfriend talking to one girl, now your brain wants to explode. You'll be crying like you're not a bad person yourself. Even though she better know what you're doing.
To some people, having backup is an insurance plan in case something goes wrong with their primary relationship. They can easily have somebody to fall back on. Here is an idea this lady proposed. is the reason why you keep getting heartbroken.
Oh, by the way,
If you like content like this, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, because you don't want to miss any of our videos. Now let's get back to it.
The reason why your heart is always shattered, always broken, is because you did date one boyfriend. Now, Mumu did date one man. You can't tell me nothing. That is why you will date a man for 10 years. He will still leave you and marry a girl he meets in 3 months. Date multiple men. Let the winner be announced in church.
I don't think any self-respecting man would ever take you serious if, when you were in a relationship with him, you chose to date other people by the side. Maybe when he finds out, he might not make a big deal out of it, knowing fully well at the back of his mind that he's never going to cross that line with you.
That is wrong.
He's just going to have you there. That's why some people, they date for 5 years, 10 years without getting the ring. If you like my take on this video, you'd like my breakdown on this next video. Bye and stay tuned for more.